Good morning, children. It's Tuesday morning, bright sunny day, and you all are waiting for my lecture, and you all know who am I. Yes, so I don't need to give you an introduction. Children, I tell you one thing. We miss you a lot because we love you a lot. Howsoever mischievous you are, but we love you a lot. We miss your fights. We miss your chit chatting. We miss your screaming. And the best thing we miss your is those pranks when you play on each other, when we shout at you. And one more thing, your assemblies, early morning assemblies, every morning. And I especially miss what? I miss you all with lovely wishes when you wish your teacher, good morning, ma'am, good morning, ma'am. Yes, you come running to us, just to wish us, good morning, ma'am. So I miss all this. I hope the school reopens very fast, right? And we see each other. We get to know each other. But children, it's almost 2 or 3 months, and it's a high time. We have to appear for the test. So for that we have to do revision. So it's a revision time. We have finished unit 1. Now today we are going to do Bal Bharti literature, the Pilgrim. Sorry children, instead of 3 it's misprinted as 4. The Pilgrim was written by the poet Anonymous. We don't know the poet, the name of the poet who wrote it, because first it was called as Builder, then it was called a bridge builder, and then when it was after publication it became so popular that it came to be known as the Pilgrim. Now children, let's recap little thing because you must have forgotten, right children? So let's know about it. The poem has a beautiful message that everyone should be selfless. They should be kind, generous, and loving. The tone of the poem is serious. It's not a hilarious, it's not a comedy, it's not a song. It is a serious poem which has a great deep meaning. It's a thought provoking. Means आपके दिमाग की बत्ती जलेगी. The narrative, it's a narrative poet, direct with some archaic language. Description is vivid, very different, and very nice. The explanation of a poem is really very, and you all enjoyed this poetry when I explained you. This is an inspiring and touching poem which touching means not touching, it touches your heart. Every word of the poem is really touching because it has a deep meaning for mankind with strong message. It tells us about old man who is unselfish, means who is kind, generous, loving. After he has crossed the deep chasm, he stops to build a bridge to help the youth who is coming along same path, even though the all man knows that he himself will never have the chance to cross the bridge. Now children, this is a superficial, but real is what? The pilgrim is going all alone. He is now alone. He is a retired person, right? And he is going on a pilgrim. He has faced many. Now this man is in the journey of life. It's a even here today when we are living is what? This earth is a pilgrim for us. We are traveling. We have come from a place where we have sent by the God as a traveler, and we have to do good work for mankind. So the pilgrim is all alone. He is grown old. He has met many difficulties. He has overcome many difficulties, solved many difficulties. There were many hurdles in his life. So that is the real meaning. And so he just said that he has crossed the chasm, means he has overcome all the difficulties. And when he crosses the chasm, that is a valley, he goes to the other side of the mountain or a river valley and starts building a bridge. It's not the real bridge he is building, he is building the future of a young fellow who is going to follow him. That is the next generation. That means I can give you a simple example. Your parents are building your future. They're building a bridge for you so that you have a smooth life. They're doing lots of savings for you. They're educating you. Right? They're and they know that they will never grow young, like they cannot. And you should also know, children, they are no more young. They can't become young like you. So even your parents know they cannot. So there is one fellow pilgrim who is very selfish, who tells, why are you building this bridge? The old man is the very kind hearted. He says, I'm not building bridge for me, I'm building bridge for the young fellow, fair headed youth who is going to follow me. And if that means at this particular time, when he will reach this place, it will be twilight. Twilight means रात, जो सूरज डूबने का और निकलने के पहले जो थोड़ा ब्राइटनेस या लाइट होती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड ट्वीलाइट. सो दैट मीन्स उसकी ज़िंदगी की शाम, यू कैन से. एंड हो सकता है ही मे फाइंड इट डिफ़िकल्ट, ही मे this chasm can be very deep for him and he may find it very difficult. Means he will not be able to face the difficulties of his life. So I'm building a bridge for him. So after he has crossed the chasm, he stops to build a bridge, right, children? To help the youth who is coming along the same path. The old man knows that he himself never have to chance to come over that bridge again. He will never return back, right? He has already crossed, means उसने अपनी जिंदगी का पड़ाव पार कर लिया. He is now old. He can never grow young. Now let's read the poem, children. The pilgrim going lone highway came at evening cold and grey to a chasm deep and vast and wide. The old man crossed the twilight dime. The chasm held no fear for him, but he paused when he reached the other side and built the bridge to spend the time. Oh, old man said, fellow pilgrim near, why waste your time? He's a selfish fellow, right? Fellow pilgrim. Your journey ends with your close of day. You never again will pass this way. You have crossed the chasm deep and wide. Why build here at eventide? He's saying, तूने तो अपनी जिंदगी खत्म, मतलब अभी तेरी जिंदगी की शाम हो गई. Why you are doing it? The pilgrim raised his old grey head. My friend, in the path I have come, he said, there's a fellow followed youth after me today, a fair-headed youth who must pass this way. The chasm which held no fear for me, to the fair-haired youth may be pitfall be. He too must cross the twilight dime. My friend, I am building a bridge for him. This is what the pilgrim, he is such a kind-hearted. Don't you love this pilgrim? Yes, children. See, all our parents are also like that. They are always thinking about us. Before thinking about themselves, they are always thinking about us. Howsoever old they are, they always love their children. Now let's do the little brushing up. The poem conveys the message of inculcating ideas of philanthropy. Philanthropy is what? Very, 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 very kind-hearted and generous. Means जो अपनी पूरी जो जायदाद वगैरह है कि दूसरों की भलाई में खर्च करता है, वो उसको जरा भी लालच नहीं है. He is a philanthropist. We can say APJ Abdul Kalam was philanthropist. He hardly, even though he was a he became he was a president. He lived a simple life. He gave all his salary in the charitable institutions. This poem is about an old man who crosses chasm during evening, realizes that anybody, youth who comes after him, will have to face the same difficulties as him while crossing. So he builds a bridge for the unknown traveler who will follow later. Now, children, this last line has a deep meaning. The poem also signifies that experienced people. Who are the experienced people? Aging hands. This means older people. Experienced people should make roads, not roads. खुदाई वुदाई नहीं करना है, मतलब to build a future. Road and pathways easier for young people who follow. अपने बच्चों के लिए एक फ्यूचर तैयार करना है. Now, children, the theme of the poem is that everybody should help others with selflessness, means bina any selfish motive. And every religion teaches us this. Every religion, हर एक धर्म हमें क्या सिखाती? ह्यूमैनिटी, इंसानियत, ड्यूटीफुलनेस. हमारी ड्यूटी है हमारे एल्डर्स की तरफ, रिस्पेक्ट, लव, केयर. एंड सेल्फलेसनेस मीन्स विदाउट एनी सेल्फिश मोटिव, दूसरों की सेवा करना, कंपैशन. Now, children, there is a short test which you have to do it, and I told you, very honest. Be very honest. I guarantee you. This is my word. If you are honest, God is there with you. God will help you. But for that, you have to study, children. Read the lesson, read the question answers twice, thrice. Do your meanings, do your spellings, and see you will be able to write it. Don't get scared if you are going wrong. Write it out again. Do it again. And on the day of exam, and if you're honest, no, your heart will only tell you you're honest. It doesn't matter if you get less marks. No, for me it doesn't matter. Because what do you think? Einstein was intelligent? No, he was a large-headed man. Large-headed. Very abnormal दिखता था, but he became a scientist. So हर इंसान होशियार नहीं होता, but at least you have that in your heart कि yes, I have been sincere, I am honest and I can do it. मैं सब कर सकते, मैं क्यों नहीं कर सकता या कर सकती? And you have to be very sincere. And I know you can do best. I have trust in you. मुझे अपने बच्चों में विश्वास है. आप मेरे बच्चे हो, मुझे विश्वास है कि आप कर सकते हो. So just do it. Go ahead. Don't get scared. I am there behind you. Any problems, you can call me, children. So there is a small short test. Write 3 qualities of the pilgrim, the young pilgrim, and the fellow pilgrim. Answer the following. There are only just 4. What did the pilgrim do although he had crossed the chasm? Who could be the young third pilgrim? What is the message conveyed to the through the poem? Pilgrim to all of us. Why did the old man had no need to build a bridge across the chasm? Yes, children? Yes, best of luck. Do your best and the success is yours. हम होगे कामयाब, हम होगे कामयाब, हम होगे कामयाब एक दिन. मन में है विश्वास, मन में है विश्वास, हम होगे कामयाब एक दिन. Yes, children, you agree this? Beautiful lines of a song, and it's an inspiration also. Best of luck. See you in the next lecture. Have a nice day. Goodbye and study well. Thank you.